Okay, it says I'm live here. G'day guys, I hope you've had a fantastic week. This evening's stream, Philistine Dogs. I've got a few surprises in store for this evening. I've been mucking around with a few different aspects and setting things up in Broadcaster. One of the things I mentioned a couple of weeks ago was that I was thinking of doing like a bit of a Gary's Greatest Hits, where I took some of the videos from my main channel and just the stuff that I created then that were my personal favourites, and then showing them here during the racing streams. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of that this evening. I'm going to start out this evening on Assetto Corsa Competizione, so I'll just get that kicked over straight away. This evening I'm going to be going back to just doing like the full screen, so you guys are going to see all the HUD stuff on screen for this one, and just getting this loaded. Hopefully you can see it already. I'll check in a moment. Alright, and we're in, so I'll just have a quick scope here, and I can see there it is on screen. It's all there, it's all happening. Right, get the right window back in front of me here. So multiplayer, let's have a look on the list. My safety rating has dropped down to around about 64, but it is what it is, can't do much about that. Alright, so the ping's really high on this one. Here we've got a race weekend at Barcelona. I think we'll skip that for the time being. I'm just going to turn the ping down to 300 or less and see what might be there for me. So here we've got a race at Spa. It's going to be a half an hour race. Then we got Brands Hatch, but this one's got 9 guys in it. Let's give this a shot. I'm going to actually drive the Ferrari this evening. Why not? No, can't get into that one. Server's full. All right, here we've got the Nürburgring already racing. We've got all of these have got none in them. Then we've got Barcelona. Unfortunately, that's already racing. Here we've got Brands Hatch with 2 guys in it. It's in the process of practice at the moment. Let's see if we can get into this one. Alright, so there's a lot of free practice time to go here. We've got over a quarter of an hour of free practice, and that's even before qualifying begins, so I'm going to opt out of that one. Alright, so it looks like at the moment at least my timing is not fantastic for ACC. As I said, unfortunately that Monza one's already going. Spa 10 of 10 is full, and then all the rest we've got no one in them, so I'm probably going to have to go for something that's above 300 ping, unfortunately. Just scrolling back up to the top of the list. Let's see what we've got. Alright, so we've got a Nürburgring race here. Again, the ping's really high at 382, but let's join it anyway. But the high ping might make me unpopular with other drivers. I'm just getting the full screen thing set up at a position where I think it's about the right perspective for me. One thing about this, there's plenty of guys in it. There's 8 minutes of qualifying left. Haven't driven in full screen for quite a while now, so let's see how we do. I'm going to just go with safe setup. Plenty of fuel. I'll just leave that at the default for the time being. Alright, let's have a bit of a drive around and see how we can do. Can you hear me, Jim?
Okay, Gary. Yeah, I can hear you. exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. You've got 7 minutes to set a lap. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Yellow flag, sector 2.
Oh, wide.
Green flag in sector 2.
So I might bring the screen just a touch closer to me. Feel like I'm having just a slight issues with the depth perception. No, it's not too bad. It could be just me getting used to full screen again. Freeze there. Didn't need that.
Okay, Gary, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Yeah, let's see if we can do a bit better than 17th, eh, Jim? Oh, not if we keep running wide like that, I won't.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I haven't driven the Ferrari for a little while.
Yellow flag.
Long. Yellow flag ahead, it says.
Green flag, you're clear of the incident. The guy ahead has just done a 155.92.
Oh fuck, well that's that qualifying lap done. Slow right down there.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag. P10.
10th. Midfield. Oh, too close.
Fastest lap for Adams, 154.77.
Wow, that is fast. That's about the fastest I've ever heard of, I think. Oh, lapping validated. Alright,
Watch the track limits, please, Gary.
so let's, like I said, get this screen a little bit closer to me. We'll see if that helps. Alright, while I'm sitting here, just a quick scope of chat, and I can see Jada Kratos is the man that's here at the moment. As hell yeah, I'm not late this time, that's the way. I can hear your audio loud and clear, that's good. Went to dinner with family last night, man. I forgot just how much I can't stand little kids at restaurants. Yeah, it's a hard one. I really like kids and that, and you know,
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
You can't blame them at all because they're just kids. But I fully get what you're saying. You know, I came home late on the train last Saturday night after our work Christmas do, and the pageant just happened to be on that night, and so, whilst all my work colleagues said, "Oh, you know, let us get you an Uber. You don't want to be catching the train late at night." I said, no, I'll be all good. And I said to him at work when I saw him next, you know, the most dangerous thing on the train was all the little kids and that. But what can you do? They're just kids.
Incident clear. Green flag. Sector 3 is now yellow. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
If you're at a restaurant, Kratos, what you might do is lean across to the parents and go, that child looks delicious.
Yellow flag.
Oh.
Clear of the incident, green flag.
I didn't quite get there in time, so no more qualifying laps for me.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Alright, when we get to the race, we'll see if we'll encounter any Philistine dogs. Yeah, that child looks delicious. It always really impresses the parents. He says, I'm sick of little kids ruining everything. They ruin adult movies and ruin family get-togethers at restaurants. Parents should control them. Well, I can't disagree with you there, Kratos. That's an issue that I have actually, you know, particularly on the train. Catch public transport as parents that let their children scream and run amok and swing off everything and do nothing. Absolutely nothing whatsoever. It also seems to fall into a particular racial category, that sort of behaviour. If they won't keep them quiet and won't make them behave, they should not bring them into public to begin with, yeah? Kids have no discipline these days. That's it. That's what I was just talking about. Alright, so back to the game at hand. Alright, another minute of countdown to go yet. All these guys all finished their qualifying.
That's the end of the session, 14th.
Alright, so I'm fair way down in the order for this one. Again, I didn't really make much of an
20
effort
minutes, P14.
to qualify.
The track temp is 32. The air temp is 24 Celsius.
So in 8th is this S Justice. Now, I'm going to call him Social Justice, but I've actually raced this guy before. I think if you went back to my video, 6 laps at Nürburgring, I think that's what it was called. He was in that race. He slid out. He got into an oversteer right in front of me, and I just missed him, and was able to take 2nd place off him. And then I was able to get 1st. I actually won that race at this track. I doubt I'll win this one, but
Follow car number 82.
oh, fucking come on, guys. Some of these drivers, they're worse than children in a restaurant.
Go, nail it. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
I just got pushed from behind.
You're in the middle. Clear left. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear left.
Fucking cars everywhere here.
Left side. You're in the middle. Hold your line. Clear left. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear right. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear right.
I've already been hit from behind like 3 or 4 times.
It's fine, mate. It's just a scrape.
What's my position, Jim?
P14. Right front into turn 7. Left side, clear left, car left, clear left, clear all around.
Oh, must be time for it.
Yellow flag.
Philistine Dogs.
You had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad. Car left, clear left.
Well, that's that race ruined.
Oh, Gary, your suspension's completely knackered. There's nothing we can do there.
It's over. Couldn't even get through the first lap. Alright, having a look on the list again. Or let's have a look at chat again just quickly. Alright, so Cradle says, other than the kids being noisome brats, dinner went quite well. Had a pitcher of beer with a pretty good meal. That's the way. Alright, so back to the menu here, looking at available races. Oh, there's a Masano one with 60 milliseconds. Again, it's in practice, so fair way to... Oh, get on the right. There we go. So here we got Barcelona, nice low ping, but 19 guys at Monza. Pretty high ping though, 350 odd. Okay, so what do we got here? The race is starting. I've come in just at the moment. Current setup.
Your suspension's completely knackered. There's nothing we can do there.
That's from last race, Jim. You're behind the times. All right, so we're looking at a 20-minute race. I'm all set up. So where am I? I'm dead last. Good. No one will fucking run into me from behind. Alright, so can I finish in the top 10? I need to gain 11 spots in 20 minutes to do that. Good. I'm obviously in South America or something like that. All the chat's in what looks to me to be Spanish.
Follow car number 205.
Come on, aren't you guys supposed to be in front of me? There's one of them.
Go, car right, clear right. Right. Still there. Still there.
What?
Clear right.
Fucking hell.
Side. Clear left. Clear all round. Car left.
Fucking
Clear left.
morons. Oh, better come again.
Yellow flag.
Philistine Dogs.
Green flag. You're clear.
No, car's fucked. Car's fucked. Couldn't even get down. Couldn't even get to turn one, let alone through turn one. ACC sucks that way.
You're locking up your fronts a lot.
Fucking losers. Alright, Barcelona. Nice low ping. Not many guys in it, but I have to have a safety rating of 65 or better, and I've got 64. Alright, here we've got Nürburgring with a stack of guys in it and low ping. Short race, 10 minutes. One minute of qualifying left. Going to go with safe again. Hardly any point in me going out. Won't even get a lap in. See the Dave is here. G'day, the Dave. I know you asked me a question the other day, which I believe I answered. Welcome aboard, man. Now, I wonder what Mr. Bender and Mr. Chu are doing this evening. I assume they'll drop in a little while. Yeah, I got my little special sound bite going, or video bite for when guys crash into me, and relating to the title of the video.
Philistine Dog.
It's all happening. You said, I found his Monaros. That's right, you were asking me about which Holden cars. Oh, and did a few laps of Bathurst. Excellent. Yeah, I think I've got the 68 Monaro, mate, if I remember correctly. I don't know that was the exact site that I got some of those Holdens from as well. That's the end of the
session. P19.
I went looking for it for you, but I didn't find it. But I know there's There's one guy in particular out there that specialises in Holdens, and they all happen to be free on his site. So I'm right down the back again, 19th. Right, any of my online racing enemies, nemesis here. Is nemesis the plural of nemesis, or is it nemesis or nemesises? That doesn't sound right. All right, minute countdown, wait time. All right, Dave, so I assume you've got Assetto Corsa, then I assume you've got Content Manager and stuff. You know, in the comments, man, if you put an email address in there, which I'll delete later on, if you want to put an email address, you know, I'd be more than happy to send you my car folder if you want. You fucking have all the same cars I've got. Good luck, have fun, and drive safe. Drive save. Not quite correct English, but good advice, man. If you don't put an email address here, because it'll just end up being immortalised on the video. But if you put it in the comment of one of the videos, as I said, I'll send you a folder. Actually, but also got some Aussie touring cars from 70s, 80s, 90s. Excellent.
10 minutes. You really need to get on with it.
Yeah,
18th.
You'd like my folder, man. I've got a lot of fucking
Bodywork's
cars.
in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
One thing I've been looking for, though, that I haven't been able to find, but apparently it's out there, is an Ariel Atom. If I give you my car folder, any of the cars that have got traffic written on the end of it, don't drive them. They're for the traffic mods and stuff. They're not drivable cars. I mean, they are, but you won't be able to sit in the car with the proper perspective and things like that. They don't work for that. They're just there for things like the Shitoko Revival Project and Too Real and stuff.
Follow car number 21.
So I'm in 18th and I've got no stop and start thing. So here we go. I can cheat. It's going to let me cheat, and most of the other guys I can just drive straight through these guys because I've got no meter thing. I won't get penalised for this. I know it's playing dirty, but the system's letting me do it, so...
Green, let's go, let's go. Yellow flag. Green flag, all clear. Sweet start, mate. Keep it coming.
It was a sweet start, Jim. It let me go from the back to the front. Although I got this guy hot after me. Oh. To drive a bit better if I want to hold this lead. Oh, that wasn't the best. Here he comes.
On your left. Clear left.
I didn't really deserve to be up front anyway, did I, Jim?
Well done, Gary. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. Me too.
Oh, one of the braking markers taken out. So I misjudged that.
Seeing right front locking into turn 1.
Getting good line here.
Yellow flag. Green flag, incident clear.
Another guy coming up behind me. Oh, fuck. Blew that myself.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Back to green flag. Seen some minor aero damage.
Not bad. Yeah, I think I'm out of practice when it comes to driving in full screen.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Right side's clear.
So it's a pretty short race, this one. It was only 10 minutes. Remembering that the first braking mark is gone.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Incident clear, green flag.
So he must have hit the back marker. That's what I'm figuring what happened there.
Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Okay, Gary, halfway home. Fuel looks good. Defend your position, don't let him through.
I'm working on it, Jim. Fuck. Wasn't expecting that.
Yellow flag. Car right. Right side's clear. You're clear. Incident clear.
So that guy ahead of me, he's actually up for grabs. I won't catch him, but he is up for grabs.
New fastest
Too
lap
hot.
for Jen, 158.77.
Oh, God, I'm driving like shit.
Clear left. Alright Gary, going out of track limits, keep it between the lines.
I'm driving like shit this evening. Lift your game, Gary.
You're looking your right front going into turn 15. The
So
gap
this
behind
guy in front
increased
of
to
me.
2.3.
The guy in front of me is the back marker again.
The gap in front has increased, it's now about 2.4 seconds.
Oh, fuck.
Yellow flag, sector 3. Green flag, sector 3.
That was a bit better.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 1:59.06.
Oh, he's going to let me go. Good man. Better. So he's 4.5 ahead of me, which is a fair gap. Fucking did it again. Oh. Give it up. Give it up, Gary.
Yellow flag, the stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Green flag, fastest lap for Jen, 1:58.01.
So I think I might have to do a bit of driving in full screen again, just to get sort of re-practiced at it. I know it sounds like I'm trying to make excuses, but
One more lap to go.
I normally drive Nürburgring a lot better than this. Still going to get fifth, but ACC is such a fucking awesome sim, but it's just a shame it doesn't stream well in VR. Bloody streams terribly. Well, again, if you do it from Steam, it does.
P4. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Actually got fourth, did I? Alrighty. Quick look at the results. Says fourth. Did our mate Social Justice didn't even finish it. Can't see him there. Such is life. Alright, just having another quick scope of Chatterama. See what's going on there. I say Mr. Chew has arrived. Mr. Chew's in the house. He goes, hi all, I'm late, how's things? Kratos is pretty chill, man. Pretty chill. Okay, I understand the traffic thing was going to try those traffic mods. Yeah, Dave, it's fucking hard to get some of them to work though. If you're into Assetto Corsa, you need to subscribe to a guy called Sir Spats Gaming. He is the absolute Assetto Corsa master. He fucking knows everything there is to know plus more. When it comes to Assetto Corsa, he has knowledge beyond the edge of the known universe. Plus, every couple of weeks he puts up videos with all the latest car mods and stuff, and he puts links to take you to download them. Now sometimes they're behind paywalls, but I've got so much stuff from his channel for free, and if he puts up tracks, same thing. So Chew, I've got a couple of surprises going for this evening. I know that you probably really like the title of the video, Philistine Dogs. I don't know how long you've been here, but I haven't been rammed by anybody yet, but I've got a little video grab like associated with that. Now I've done a few races, and one of the things I said that I was going to do, let me get across into broadcaster here, was start doing a Gary's fucking greatest hits thing. I don't know how I'm going to go with that. Oh well, the ACC music I think I can get rid of just by quitting out of ACC. That we can do. Let's do that. All right, but when I'm in Oculus, and I think you guys can hear it if you listen carefully, there's always the little Oculus background music going there. I think it's, to tell you that Oculus is running. Now, I've actually had a look at disabling that and can't seem to be able to do it. I might be able to mute it when I actually disconnect my mic. Let me just do that for a second, because it might come through the headphones. All right, switch my mic back on. I don't know, it still seemed to be there in the desktop audio. So when I play this video, that actually may still be there. Now that I'm not doing full screen anymore, I'm just going to push this screen back so it's not like right in front of my freaking face like it was when I was driving. Alrighty, so what I'll be doing here is playing stuff, just from my back catalogue from the main channel and stuff that, these are kind of like just my personal favourites, videos that I made over time. So I'm going to start out, I'll announce this one. I'm going to start out with Doctor Who Cares. Let me see if I can find it here, and as soon as I hit this button here, it should play. So this is my little intermission thing between races, Doctor Who Cares. I'm pretty sure the chat will still appear over the top of it, though. Here we go. Oh. Turned off the wrong thing, didn't I? I meant to turn off my mic.
Doctor?
What?
Are you there?
No, I'm not here. I fucking answered you, didn't I? I'll be there in a moment. Ah, that's better. For Christ's sake, man, step out of the shadows. Now, what's the problem, Wonder Man?
Doctor, I thought you were supposed to be a woman now.
I'm gender fluid, you fool. I can be anything I want to be. Today, my gender is Trans Attack Refrigerator.
Doctor, come quickly. My men's intuition is telling me that something is amiss. I'm sensing that there is an anomaly in the outer reaches.
I'm a doctor. I can have a look at your anomaly if you like, perhaps even apply some ointment.
No, Doctor, I meant an anomaly in the solar system.
Oh, I see. Quickly then, we must return to my ship and see if we can see anything on the technoscope.
What the hell is this, Doctor?
This is my time-travelling ship, the Retardus.
It's a bit small, isn't it?
It's modelled on quantum SJW courage physics.
What does that mean, Doctor?
That means it's just like SJW courage, bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Which one is the technoscope again, Wonder Man?
It's the screen between the breastograph and the clitometer, Doctor.
Ah, yes, of course. Silly me. Wait, I think I'm picking up a signal from the anomaly. It's the leader of the Tardlex, Vadros.
Doctor, we have heard that you're a woman now. Is it true?
I'm a female trans attack refrigerator, yes. Why are you asking, what am I? Are you some kind of frigophobe?
We are going to board your ship and rape the shit out of your icebox. Impregnate, impregnate, impregnate.
Hey, you use Star Trek effects. That's Dirty Paul.
Doctor, let me introduce you to the other Tardlex. Tardlek Pest Control. Exterminate, exterminate. Tardlek Skincare. Exfoliate, exfoliate. And Tardlek Wanker. I masturbate, I masturbate.
You want to rape my icebox? Come down and get me.
It looks like they've been stair raped, Doctor.
Good one, Wonder Man. You know, Wonder Man, even though you have a head like David Hasselhoff, you've got fabulous tits, especially for a man. It's a few hours before we get back to Earth. What do you think we fill in some of that time and have a shag?
That sounds like fun, Doctor.
Okay, then you lay down and open your legs.
Okay, Doctor, I'm ready.
All right then, here goes.
All right, so there you have it. Doctor Who Cares? The first in my for playing my main videos on the racing channel. So for those that have never been here before and don't know anything about my main channel that I've been doing things since 2015, that is it. I'm not just a sim racer. I'm also a bit of a maniac. Alrighty, so I think I've done my dash on ACC there, so let's have a look here and see if there's any races on. Well, first let's get Jim changed over. And have a look at Automobilista 2.
Radio check.
Right. And this I can drive in VR, and it will actually look better in VR than ACC ever would. So I got another video from the main channel to play you guys before I go this evening. So I'll probably do two. I'll do a video sort of like that, and probably one of my music videos. So that's what I'm going to do this evening. I'm going to play a music video in a little while as well. All right, now I'd be pretty confident that you guys are seeing this, but I'm still going to have a little last minute check. Let me see. So I can see it there on broadcaster. Oh, this looks interesting. Multi-class at Adelaide. I probably will go for that. I'm not a fan of multi-class, to be honest. It's in practice at the moment, so I'd have to check out and see how long qualifying is going to go for. There is a qualifying one here, but it's locked. It's a private server. It's in the Ultimate Gen. That thing's just impossible to freaking control. So 24 hour Mr. H name. I got no idea what that's about, but I'm going to take a guess and say that it's about shifter, H pattern shifter cars. All right, let's have a look at this multi-class Adelaide one. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you much info on the nothing. So let's have a look at all what's available to me. Okay. Ooh, I can drive POS. I think we might have to go with. Oh, let's try this beast out. I'm just kind of picked a car at random there. Can I control it? Have I ever driven it before? I don't think so. Okay, well, all these guys are driving GT3s. So let's do that. A lot of them are driving the Porsche, so let's also drive the Porsche. I've got another guy there driving the McLaren, which I normally drive, but bit of a change of pace. If I drove that other car, I would pretty much leave him, as long as I kept it on the road, I would pretty much leave him for dead. And then that, then it's not really a race, is it? If I just fucking drive off into the sunset, because they're all in GT3s and I'm in some sort of fucking Group 1, which is, 30 to 40% faster. Right, so I got a minute 23 of free practice left. Old men having fun. Well, that's me. That's me covered. Oh, fuck. They've filled the rest of it with AI fucking guys. I hate that. B Crab is the host. Should send him a message. Don't fucking fill it up with AI cars. Goof. Ooh. Session settings. Session length 1 lap. Okay, this guy doesn't know how to put a fucking sim together. How to put a race together. So what are you going to have? You're going to have 10 minutes of practice. Oh no, sorry, I misread that. It's 15 minutes plus a lap. Okay, all right. So he does know how to put a race together. I don't know how much fuel that means then. Oh, hang on, 99. We don't need that. 15 minutes. 15. It's not going to be that many laps, is it? Where are we again? We're at Adelaide. A couple of minutes a lap.
That's the end of the session. 7th position.
So let's make it. Yeah, that should be plenty. 45. No, 15 minutes at 10. No, what we want is we want. Sorry. I don't have the best mathematics in the world. Here we go. Okay, even that's twice as much fuel as what we need, I believe. But let's leave it at that. Alright, advanced setup, just to check the brakes. Yep, 75%, that's what we want. I can't hit drive because the session's over. I've got to wait for qualifying to begin now. Jersey guy, I reckon I've raced this guy before. And the real guys, we've got a couple of Brits and the rest are Aussies by the looks of it. Okay. 45 seconds till qualifying. Session settings, 10 minutes. Alright. It is what it is. Right, mate. Don't keep us waiting. Let's get on with it. Auto pitting.
Exit is clear. Don't cross the line. Okay, Gary, we've got 9 minutes to set a lap. Brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
What auto pitting's for homosexuals?
Still there. Clear left.
Not for real men.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Late for that one. I haven't driven Adelaide for ages either. But I do know it. That's a thing, I suppose.
We're seeing lots of front right locking.
Oh! Well, he puts it into a slide, smashes it.
You're taking a tiny bit of bodywork damage, but you won't feel it.
Oh, I reckon I can feel it, Jim, actually. Let's see if we can keep it out of first gear, eh?
Car left. Clear left.
Except for here. And here. And this corner coming up as well.
Left side. Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. P2.
These corners, I reckon, I should just do them in second.
Car left. Clear left. On your right.
Oh, that calls for a video bite.
Philistine Dogs.
Left side. Clear left.
Whoop.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh,
You're out of track limits there.
I know that, Jim. Truck won't turn. It would not turn.
Okay, Gary. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Well, I've certainly beaten up the car.
8th place. Your brake temps look good.
But Adelaide's one of those tracks you have to know it, otherwise you're screwed. I mean, you could say that about just about any track, but you know, I was saying in my Barbagallo video the other day, now I didn't actually say it, but what I said was it was a really easy track to learn, and it is. But it's one of those tracks where you could potentially drive it without never having driven it before. Mainly because there's no hidden corners over the crest of a hill or anything like that. It'd have to be about the safest track out there.
Right side.
And there's no super tight
He's still there. Clear right.
hairpins and
Car right. Clear right.
this has got no corners on it where you could
127, 128.
where you couldn't go, oh okay, corner coming up, and back off with enough time to be able to get through it.
Car left. Clear left. Car right. Still there. Still there.
Oh, like that is it?
Hold your line. Right side's clear. Car left. Clear left. Right side. Clear right. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes. Your lap time was at 128.06.
Pretty early that time. Got through it nice and smooth, but oh, too long. Oh, he smashed the car engine.
Okay, Gary, you picked up some minor aero damage. You're locking your front right. You've used half your fuel.
Way late.
Looks like that was outside track limits.
Alright, one more lap.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Oh, too late on that one.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Better. So I'm trying to get away in second rather than first. I'm just finding it heaps smoother on the acceleration. I get down here and now go second, yeah, straight away. Alright, well that was qualifying. You guys can't see it, but it says 40 with 2 seconds to go. Overtime. Seconds. Oh no, there was actually a real person.
P4, 15 minutes. You've not got much time to sort this out.
Oh no, there's a couple of real people that finished behind me in qualifying. Alright. So from Jersey guy down to Crab, they're all real guys. So they qualified pretty high. Then me. And this guy. Arrgh. Alrighty. Alright, let's see if I get bashed into, see how many Philistine dogs there are here.
Philistine dog.
Alright, 30 seconds.
15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this.
That was bad. It was me they were waiting for.
Green, green, green. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. On your right. Clear right. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Alright, so I'm going to fuse box.
Is now leading. Car right. Still there. Clear left. Clear all round.
I have no idea here who's real and who's AI.
Still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Seen a little bit of bodywork damage there.
30
inside. Clear left. Car right. He's still there. Right side's clear.
Suspension's fucked. Did it to myself.
On your right. Clear all around. Car right. Clear right. White flag.
Yeah, I can't control it.
Okay, Gary, you're locking up your fronts a lot. Blue flag.
Can I say it to myself?
Philistine dog.
Alrighty, so unfortunately that didn't go so well. Actually, I wasn't doing too badly in there until I actually, I got it into a major oversteer event there. Did it to myself. No one hit me from behind for that one. So just checking out chat again. Lone Gamers dropped in. It could mean you hate pirates and have a gun. And Chu says, I'm the captain now. I probably missed the earlier part of the conversation here. How dare you identify as a man, and I am gender fluid. I shoot seamen. Oh, that's is that where the sailor jokes and all of that came in? Yeah. Oh, it could mean you hate pirates and have a gun. Very good, Mr. Lone Gamer. I'm fully on board with your humour there. I get exactly where you were going. Kratos says, "Hey Gary, did you hear that Potato Man traded in the Merchant of Death for?" Yes, I did. Now I can't remember the names actually involved, but yeah, they brought back the women's basketball player of colour. I think that's what she was from. Is that what the WBA is? Women's Basketball Association. And they leave the American Marine to fucking rot and all of that. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Shame though, all that work up to 6th, and then the walls break you. That happens, Dave. That happens. Okay, so time for this music video, I think. Now, how am I going for time? I said I started at 7:30, so about an hour and a quarter. So, excuse me. Now it's not a bad time. Let me see if I can make this happen. Alrighty, so what do I need to do here? I think all I need to do is hit this. there you have it. Take your love and fuck off. That was one of the earliest music videos I put together. So, you know, for you guys that are just here for the racing channel and haven't seen the main channel, song written by myself, performed by myself, all instruments played by myself, recorded, mixed and mastered by myself, video created by myself, untouched by other human hands. But, yep, that's how it rolls with that one. Oh, and I forgot, blonde wig worn by myself. All right, so just having a look at the chat here again. And Lone Gamer says, cool song. Thanks, mate. Yeah, so, yeah, original of mine. So you'll find that some of the music videos I'm going to play over the coming weeks are going to be musical parodies of well-known hit songs. But, yeah, I've got a few video clips for some of my own videos as well. Mr. Bender has arrived. Good evening, mate. How you doing? Hope you're well. I'm sure you are, mate. Chu says exactly, Kratos, just insane, but that's the world we live in, and it certainly is. And that's probably in response to Kratos saying, instead of asking for a hero, they asked for spastic druggie. The dude needed the grass because of her black. Was it a guy? I thought it was a woman. Okay, there you go. We do live in the age of gender confusion, don't we? Look, the whole thing, they shouldn't really be detained for having a bit of weed and stuff and all of that, drugs, as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, he had a special card on him telling him why he needed the special grass. Yeah, I actually don't mind a bit of weed, Kratos, and so I'm gonna. I still think you should have to be responsible for any untoward actions. You know, like alcohol is obviously the most dangerous drug on the planet, but you should never ban it. Prohibition doesn't work. But, you know, people do need to be responsible for something that they do while they're drunk and not be able to say, oh, well, I was drunk. Well, you made a decision to get drunk. You're responsible for the drugs that you take. And that's also, if the drugs that you take make you ill, you should also be, you know, don't complain that you've got some disability or you're going to die because of the drugs that you take, that you took. You have to own it and say, well, fuck, you know, I did smoke for years, or I did take these drugs, or whatever it was that I took. And Kratos says the veteran is a dude. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I knew that. I misunderstood. I thought you were talking about, because when you said the dude needed the grass because of a back injury, oh, so he got done for weed as well. Is that the story? Okay, now I get it, right? Because the basketball player chick, she had the weed as well, so they're actually both busted for the same thing, were they? Okay, I think I'm catching up. I'm getting with the plan. All right, let's have a look at some of these. Let's have a look at some of these cars that Dave's going to inherit from me if he leaves his email address in the comment section of one of the videos. Let's have a look. I don't need Steam for this. I need Content Manager. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got all these folders here open all over the place. Alright, now let me get Content Manager up on the screen for you guys. Not that you need it, but you know. There we go. Oh, well, we don't need it that large this evening. There we go. Alright, so what do we got? We've got, I don't know that there'll be an online race, but I'll have a look at one, or for one. It's been pretty hard with you know, trying to find races of a ping that's acceptable. So that's a practice one. This is ping at 261. So until a couple of more things load here, I'm not even going to get anything that's under 300. And the Seto course is pretty strict. If you seem to be over 300, the server just kicks you off. And nothing else is loading at this time. So let's have a look at a single race. All right, so I actually got hold of the Spa-Francorchamps, the historic version. Now, it's not quite the same as the historic version on Automobilista 2, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down to just default, because I really don't know the track, right? So I'm going to give myself a sporting chance by just setting it on default difficulty. I'll still leave the aggression on full. I've got it set for 8 laps, but I think 4 laps will be plenty. Now, this one's a bit weird in that there's actually, I've noticed the cars in this take a shortcut. They cut across the grass instead of like taking the track. You'll see what I mean when we come to it. Let's load it up. There's only, excuse me, there's only a little bit of this track, just the first little bit, Le Sens and Le Rouge, Air Rouge, that you're going to recognise. And in this one, you're barely even going to recognise Air Rouge because it does this kind of weird thing. If any cars hassle me, I'm just going to call them
Philistine Dog.
Loading. So now I'm finding this track incredibly hard to learn. Those tracks that have got massively long sections and then sort of suddenly come up to a tighter corner, they're the ones that are the hardest to learn. I can see it's there on broadcaster. I think we're underway. 4 laps. I probably don't need any fuel, but let's put in a tiny bit anyway. Oh, did I switch Jim over? Sorry, let's have a look here. I may not have done that. Hang on, let me check. I'd be lonely without Jim.
Radio check.
All right.
4 laps. Heads up, we're going green. Green. Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
So that looks like Air Rouge coming up, right? As you normally know it. But what's this? It doesn't go there. It goes around here instead.
Left side. He's still there. He's still there. On your left. Clear left. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right. Nice one, Gary. Good start. On your right. Right side's clear. Left side. Clear left.
And I think, not yet.
Car left. Still there.
Not yet.
Still
this next
there.
corner
Clear left.
is tied up. And that's the only tighter corner that I'm pretty sure I've kind of figured out where it is yet. Whoop.
flag. Watch out.
Alright, here we go, here we go. Yeah, here, look, they cut across the...
Car left.
And from here on, I don't know it.
Still
I'm just
there. Clear left. Car left.
operating on line of sight.
Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
So the only reason I'm keeping up with these guys is because I set the difficulty to default. Oh, particularly through this evening. You guys know that I normally run it, 94%, 95%, even 100% sometimes. Oh.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Obviously that's a corner I haven't learnt yet.
Right side. Clear right.
So this version of Spa, it's not called Spa Historic like the one in AMS2 is, although I don't exactly know what year Spa Historic is. But this one's called Spa 1966. Even though I'm driving a 2016 Mazda MX-5.
Left side.
Ninth position, he's into the single digits. Jim. Having cars in front of you is helpful when it comes to seeing if there's a tighter corner coming up. Because you can see them going around the corner and you go, right.
Left side.
Like here.
Hold your line.
So this is
Clear left. On your left.
Which you'd normally see at Spa.
Still there. Clear left.
So as I said, this is the only recognisable bit of the course.
Still there. Watch your speed. There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line. Clear left.
Don't know what slowed me down there.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P8. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Come on, Gary. Good stuff. Keep it coming. Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
this one. Yep.
On your right. Right side's clear. Brilliant. Nice one. The gap to Parry ahead is increasing. It's now 4.1 seconds.
Alright, so he's got himself into a podium spot. Jimbo, my mate. Maybe I should try and hit those pedestrians next time I go around.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you,
Alright,
mate.
I think this is where it is.
The gap to Hernandez behind is now 1.1 seconds.
Oh, shit.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Gary.
I know, Jim. I don't think I took the same shortcut everybody else takes. Nice scenery. I like that sort of thing. Now, what is this fucking sharp right? No, that wasn't it.
The gap to Parry ahead is now 3.1.
There it is. Okay. Oh!
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
But I missed the fence, Jim. That's the main thing. And I got the leaders in front of me. So if you're still watching, Dave, and I do send you this folder, I'm trusting you already know where to put the cars, but I'll tell you anyway. So you go to your wherever Assetto Corsa is installed, but usually you follow the path of I think it's usually I've got installed on my D drive, but basically Steam apps. Steam apps,
Car right.
Common, Assetto Corsa, content,
Clear right.
cars,
Left side.
and then drop
Clear
everything, drop the contents of the car folder I send you into your car folder, and you should be pretty much right. That'd be all you need. If I send you tracks, same thing. Just follow the same file path until you get to Assetto Corsa folder, content, and put the
Look out for the pit speed limit. There's traffic on the exit. Keep it tight.
and put the
Come on, Gary. 2 laps left. You're P1. You're now in the lead. The guy behind has just done it. 5:51.7 seconds.
shut up, Jim, and put the contents of my track folder into your track folder. bearing in mind that not every car or every track works beautifully. There's a couple of things you might want to go, oh, actually, that doesn't work so great. I'll throw that out. All right, I'm going to win that by a mile. But that's something else for me to practice, the Spa Historic, or the Spa 1966 in the Assetto Corsa. Alrighty, just scope and chat again. Dave says, oh yeah, just the best in VR. It is kind of the closest thing to a motorcycle. Oh, okay. He says, I have a suggestion for a race, guys. I had some great fun a few days ago with the Honda Racing Lawnmower, which I've got, man. I've got the racing lawnmower at Silverstone. Just the best in VR. It is kind of, well, let's go find it. Let's have a look. The Honda Racing Lawnmower. So what I've got, Dave, that you may not have is, oh, stop it. What I should do is I'll close this and actually, because you guys can't see it, but I'll go to content here and go cars. Now you guys can see the actual. I'll take you through a tour, Dave. I'll take you through a tour of my list of cars. Now, this, I don't know if I've even ever driven this yet, right? So I'm not quite sure it works. I got myself a Super B after watching Rust Valley Converters because it was one of his favourite cars, and I thought, and he restored a couple of them during the series, and I thought, oh, I'll have to check that out. If I remember correctly, it's a Dodge, I think. Then we got the 340 Demon, which I think again I'm not an expert on cars. Period. We've got the Abarth 500, a couple of versions of that. We've got the SS Stage 1 and Stage 2. Skip over that. Alfa Romeo, the 155 Ti V6, the 33 stock Stradale. That is a fucking heaps fun car to drive. Sounds excellent. The Alfa Romeo AC, can't even pronounce that. Alfa Romeo, the old GTA. The Mito, the A1110 GT4. Now we're on to the Aston Martins and Audi. So this GT4, this is one I got from Sir Spat Gaming last week. There was a whole pack. You had to join up with this gorilla fucking racing thing to get the pack. But it was worth it because there were something like 16 cars or 9 cars. I can't remember exactly, but a dozen cars or so. The Audi R18 e-tron, the LMS. A couple of different versions of the LMS. I assume that's the. So there you got the V10 street version. So I've got plenty of just normal street cars and stuff as well. So here I'm still only on the letter A, mind you, right? Austin Mini Cooper, not quite sure how well that one drives, if I remember correctly. The BMW 1M. That one, see, here's one where it says the BMW, the E30 Touring Traffic. So that's a car that you wouldn't bother trying to drive because it's just there for traffic mod purposes. BMWs, quite a few different ones. I'm just going to skip down a bit there. The Z4, of course. The Z4 GT3, That might be one you actually get with the Assetto Corsa anyway. Bugatti. Camaro. Then we've got some Caterhams. Chevys. 1963 Corvette. I had to get that because it was the year I was born. If I remember correctly, it was the only one that they made with the dual rear panel. Can I spin it? Let me have a look. Oh, it doesn't look like I can spin it. That's a shame. Normally with these you can grab it and turn it round, but I can't seem to do that one. But you can even kind of see there it's got the dual split rear windscreen. That's how you tell a that's how you tell a 1963. There we go. What about this one? Can I click on that? Oh, can't turn it round. Okay. Damn it. Right. That's a 1959 Corvette, I believe. So I've got a few different Corvettes. C7R. That's a C6R. We've got a Dallara. That's, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but I was pretty sure that's only got one gear, so it's like a cart. A DeLorean. I managed to get my hands on a DeLorean. I can't remember that it drives that well, but then we got a Dodge Charger. This thing's from like freaking 1928 or something like that. Easy to blow it up if I remember correctly. Only drove it a couple of times. A Viper, which if I remember correctly doesn't drive that well. The 250 GTO, that's so hard to control. Range of different Ferraris. The classic 330 P4. The 458 GT2, which you've seen me drive heaps of times. The GT3 488, which you see me drive heaps of times. GTB, which I don't drive very often. Again, just scrolling through the Ferraris. Got a couple of Formula Ones over the years. Got the GTO, also the Le Ferrari. Got to have a Ford Escort RS 1600, otherwise your game's not complete. So I've got a few Fords. The GT40, 2015 Mustang. Got a cop car version. That was one that Chew and the regular guys will remember when I did the Fury Road video. That was the car, the 1970 Mustang. The Boss 429 Mustang. Oh, I skipped over that. That one. What do we got there? We got a GT4 Mustang, a Mach 1. The Ford Spec Racer, which is a common car in iRacing. I managed to get my hands on it for Assetto Corsa. Same with the Formula V. Then we've got Fiat, Ginetta. The Ginetta GT4, that's another one I got from Sir Spats Gaming last week. More Formula One. Then I got a swag of Holdens. I got the FX 1951 Ute. This the AWSR sprint car, that might be the one that I was saying before, is single gear as well. Then we've got the 2003 Commodore Ute. I've got a VL. This is the one that you saw me driving in that video the other day, the 72 HQ HSV, 2011 HSV. What else we got? The Monaro, 1968 Monaro. 73 Monaro, 77 Tirana. If I remember correctly, this one doesn't work very well. One of these Tiranas doesn't work very well. Can't remember what year that is. And like sometimes things like the wipers, that's just like one of the traffic ones. Ignore that. Honda Civic. So man, I got fucking shitloads of cars. I could go through and show you and all, but that was got like halfway through the alphabet there. And I got stacks of tracks and stuff as well. The ones with the little cats beside them are the ones that came from Kunos. Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. I wasn't taking much notice of that, but that's correct, Dave. Yeah. So how are we going for time here? I'm probably pretty done. I started about 7:30, and I'm just coming up for 9:30. So I will actually leave it there, guys. Just before I go.
Philistine Dog.
I'm going to be using that all the time from now on. I'm just going to be leaving that on the thing, and every time somebody runs me off the road, right? Because what I did was I set up a macro so I can just hit on my keyboard.
Philistine Dog.
And then another button just to stop it if I want to cut it short. I actually had it go through to where he walks off.
Philistine Dog.
There we go. That's the whole thing. All right. That was awesome. That was heaps of fun. I'll bail out now. But as I say at the end of every live stream, guys, be good. I know that you will. And thank you to all you guys for dropping in and watching this evening. To the Dave, welcome aboard, man, and thanks for commenting the other day. And I'm sure we'll communicate a bit further. He says, do a few laps with the lawnmower. Let's have a look, because I was looking for the lawnmower, wasn't I? Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Where was it? Because it was the Honda. So I know I've got it. There it is, the racing mower. Now, can I select it from here? I was pretty sure I could. No, I have to grab it from here. So sorry, bear with me. Honda. I'm going to see it in a second. There we go. The Honda racing mower. Where should we race the mower at? Let me have a look here. Let's do 2 laps of the regular Spa. A couple of laps of the regular Spa in the racing mower. All right, so 2 laps. I'll just leave it on default difficulty. You know, I might even win. You never know. I don't even recall if this thing's got gears or not. I think it's like a cart. It doesn't have any gears, but we'll find out soon enough. Here we go. Of course, in VR, what I'll do is I'll lean forward a bit. So, oh shit, I hit the wrong button, didn't I? I fucked that up. Hang on. Let me see if I can get out of here. Sorry about that. All right, let's try that again. Alrighty. So what I meant to do was
Galadish is leading the race. P20. All right, Gary, get ready.
There we go. Oh. Right, lean back a bit.
Go.
Whoa. Oh, it's actually got gears. Shouldn't you be racing on grass in a racing mower? it's certainly got a lot more power than a regular ride-on mower. The other thing I had a look around for was I saw a video where they had racing steamrollers. Pretty silly. I've got a shopping cart in. I've got the shopping cart for
start, mate, but don't give up.
AMS2 or Project Cars and us for one of them. Wow, it's hard to control, Dave. Well, I'm doing 190 kilometres an hour in the racing mower.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Well, it's got really bad oversteer.
Car left. He's still there. Still there. Clear left.
Like the shadow.
Right side. Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear. Yellow flag.
Oh, I nearly fully lost control then. Oh, I can't control it,
Car
Dave.
left. Clear left. Clear right.
I'm done. Now, this might be a chance to oh no, I can't show it here. I was going to show how in Assetto Corsa you get your own reflection, your own shadow, sorry, is what I meant to say, not reflection. And you just don't get that in any other sim. Let me see if I can, when I get round with the sun facing the other way, I'll see if it works here. It's pretty amazing. When I first saw it, I just thought, fuck, this is just excellent. All right. No, it's not doing it here. All right. I move my head around, my head moves and all of that. But let me see if I can show you.
Lonchimon. It looks like it's Palmero.
Show you in another car. So let's, for example, get the Lotus Exos, because it's an open wheeler, which I'm going to see it in a second. The T. I'm going to see it. Exos 125. Alright. Now, let's go to a track where I know I've seen it before. Let's go to Monza. Load this up. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to do the weather. Let's see if it works. No, can't see it at the moment. Got to do the weather. Alright, so just going back to Content Manager again for a moment. We want Sol, clear, no clouds. I'm just going to set it for around the middle of the day, so as noon as possible. Okay, nice and sunny. Let's see if we get it this time. Because to show this, the conditions have got to be just right.
Kramer is leading the race.
Okay, so
B20, get ready.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to pits. Oh, come on. You're going to let me go back to pits? Not yet, not till the race starts. But you can see it there. Like I move my head.
Go, go, go!
I move my head and you can actually see the shadow of my head moving. It's fucking quite incredible, the VR thing. The VR actually does that. It just goes to show you in many ways how incredibly, amazing and thorough some of the programming and stuff is. Move my head side to side and you see the shadow of my helmet actually moving with it. And I think it's the only, Assetto Corsa is the only sim where you can actually do that, and it's also got looking into the mirror and having the head and the head movement and tipping the head around and eyes that look a little bit like Satchel, the guitarist from Steel Panther, even though I look nothing like him. But it's quite amazing. And I would say, I've said right through the time I've been doing the streaming that VR, and you obviously know this, Dave, because you said something about it's heaps of fun to drive in VR. You just, for anyone that hasn't done VR, you just can't relate it in a 2D video how fucking incredible it is. I found VR to be just like completely like life-changing as far as the technology thing. It's just something I could never even have envisaged existing when I was younger. I used to think fucking holographic stuff and this and that, but VR was just something I never imagined. It is amazing and so much fun. And really in many ways I've barely done much beyond racing. There's a few other VR games I've played, but I certainly haven't, explored in any way all that's out there in the world of VR. But anyway, guys, I'm going to definitely go this time, go and have something to eat. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next stream, which might actually be in the next day or two anyway, because I've got a few days off. I don't think I'm back at work until Wednesday. I missed out on a day's work today. I was meant to work this morning. I go to the train station on my trusty e-scooter because my leg's bad these days, and there were no trains. So I went across to the bus stop, and because my e-scooter is pretty new, I actually hadn't figured out how to fold it down yet. But the guy wouldn't let me on the bus with the scooter folded down. So by the time I figured out how to fold the scooter down, it would have been like the next bus, which was going to come fucking way late. I just ended up texting work and saying, look, can't make it today. So I missed out on a day's pay. So it was a bit of a bummer. And right here at the... And Dave says here, racing in VR, I say, is just simply digital magic. You fucking bet it is, man. It's just unbelievable. And Chew says at the end, thanks, Gary, and all. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in yet again. Be good. I know that you will, and I'll see you next time. Take care.